What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games, episode 31, recorded live on Monday, September 7th. Rather than like normal, we do it on Sundays, but holiday weekend, we had things happening, and here we are today. We made it.
I went out of town.
Yeah, he went out of town. Hello, Miss B. How are you? If you guys want, you can check us out on our socials. Facebook, I was going to say YouTube. YouTube is not a social. Facebook, Twitter, Insta.
It's kind of social.
Yeah, it's true. But if you do want to check us out on YouTube, yes, please check us out on YouTube. There's also a website, Zyba.Games. We'd love to see you guys there if you could check us out there. There's also a Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, we had a giveaway this week. Well, for last month, we drew the giveaway. We just did it here a little bit ago. It was for the custom Zyba Games controller. The winner of this or last month's giveaway was I'm Nuts for Butts. And there's a lot of people that are mad because a lot of people had a lot more entries than Nuts for Butts, but somehow he still won. And you know what? That's life.
That's life.
But yeah, so we'll get that sent to you here in a little bit. Nuts for Butts. We already got your address and stuff, so we just takes one ticket. That's all you guys had to do was enter in one ticket. You would have had a chance.
Yeah,
could have been you.
It's true.
I'm just kidding. If you guys don't want to support us on Patreon, that's cool and all. You know, we can find our podcast everywhere. YouTube, like I said, it's also on basically every platform known to man. Also, soon to be, I don't know if we're supposed to say it, but I don't really care. They said in the email, they're like, "Oh yeah, this is non-disclosure." I'm like, dude, you sent this to like 1 million people. Non-disclosure, like. What? First of all, I didn't sign anything, so
right. I didn't either. I don't remember signing anything.
Yeah, so we're gonna be able to put our podcast on Amazon here in a little bit. Amazon's gonna be doing their own podcast platform as well.
Welcome to the club.
I know they're gonna put it on Amazon stuff, whatever, and then they're also gonna do Audible at the same time, which is cool, I guess. But yeah, it took whatever. They're late. They're very late to that show, but you know.
Which is just weird, surprising.
We should have just bought Spotify and called it good. Will this slow down your packages? Wait, what?
What?
Oh, because they're going to do one more thing. Amazon's doing one more. Okay, go what you're saying. No, I don't think so. I mean, listen, even though you have Prime, it doesn't matter, okay? Because you don't get your 2-day delivery anymore, okay?
Yeah.
That's how life works, all right? That's a whole thing. That's a personal thing to me. Sorry. Is that where the Sings budget is? Oh, I know you're talking about. Man, I am all over the place. My bad. Sorry, I need focus. Woo, hey, you got me. How are you this week?
I'm good, man. I'm pretty good. I went home yesterday.
We've talked a lot this week, so it's like I'm asking like I don't know everything about you.
We have hung out quite a bit this week. I went home yesterday. Went to Oklahoma to see my family. And that was pretty cool. We got to see my mom and my dad and my brother and my nephew. And they basically what they did was they celebrated my birthday a week later. Ooh. So, and the thing is that my dad's birthday is the day after mine. But
for
when
a second, I was like, did we forget your birthday? For 1 second, I thought we forgot your birthday. That was funny. I was like,
oh, no.
And then I was like, oh.
No. Yeah. But my dad's birthday is the day after mine. But so when I went home, I thought we were celebrating both of our birthdays, but it turns out they said, "Oh no, this is all your birthday. We did his birthday last week, so the whole thing was my birthday." So my brother made barbecue, which is the absolute best barbecue. I'm telling you.
What kind of barbecue? Like,
I put a picture of it in my Discord. It's like he makes this kind of sweet sauce. It was like sausage and ribs, and it's like the sweet sauce, like I like it. He sprays it down with I think applesauce, and it is so good. I'm telling you, it is so good. Like I don't even really like barbecue. I know that sounds crazy because of the somebody said that it was hard to hear.
I fixed it.
Okay. But
my bad.
Yeah. I was saying that I like sweet barbecue. I'm not really a fan of. I know everybody talks about Texas and the barbecue here, but honestly, I'm not a fan. I'm probably gonna get probably going to get attacked and probably canceled, but I'm just not a fan of Texas barbecue.
Cancel culture.
I know.
Everybody cancel Yogomi. He does not like barbecue.
I don't like Texas barbecue.
It's over.
And so mom made potato salad. Yeah, 5 saw the picture. My mom makes the best potato salad, 5, trust me.
So does she do it with yellow potatoes or with red potatoes?
She uses yellow potatoes. She actually uses yellow potatoes. And
so I've had a lot of potato salad lately with red potatoes.
Yeah,
and it slaps.
But and she made coleslaw, baked beans. Oh, it was so good. And then they got me a chocolate cake and a bunch of cards and my mom and dad, of course, they gave me a bunch of money. That's always nice.
Jeez.
Actually, on my birthday, my mom sent me $51 in my card. Actually sent me $51 for my birthday. So.
Oh, you don't know what potato salad is? How do you explain potato salad?
Potato salad? Who doesn't know what potato salad? Oh, British. Okay, so I'm actually quite familiar with the UK Ironside. I've been over there many times, so I know that the food's different there. But potato salad is basically like potatoes mashed up with, I would say, mayo and mustard. Sometimes they put relish in there.
Sometimes they put eggs in there.
There's boiled eggs chopped up in there. And then it kind of goes one way. Some people like it.
You ever had pickles? Just straight pickles?
Well, relish. My mom puts relish in there. Yeah. Some people go a bit more of the savory side. My mom's potato salad leans a bit more a little bit to the sweeter side, which is really good. And it's really good. So think of Ironside. Think of you guys do like sausage and mash, right? So think of mashed potatoes that you would normally eat, but a little bit chunkier, but with relish and boiled eggs and chopped up boiled eggs and maybe mayo, and it's just good. Mustard, whatever. I don't know. People put different stuff, but my mom's, when I ate it, I was like, I looked at my brother. I go, "Did you make the potato salad?" He's like, "No, mom did." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "How did you learn her recipe? Because it tastes just like it." But, I was
gonna say that everybody that's listening to this podcast either right now or you're listening to it later and it's lunchtime, I am sorry. You are probably now hungry, and you're welcome and sorry at the same time.
Yeah. I think you would like it, Ironside. I think you would.
I just ate a second ago, so I'm doing good. I felt good. You're not. Josh is not hungry. Okay, well,
I'm hungry.
I know. You've been going hard for already this morning, so chill on the Yogomi side.
Yeah, I got up early today. I went to bed late, but I got up early. Been going for a while.
What have you been playing this week other than Destiny? Because we know you've been playing that, but.
Oh, I did. Believe it or not, I know I played a lot of Destiny, but I did play Forza Horizon 4 a lot this week too. When everybody got
Horizon 4?
Yeah. When everybody got off and everybody's going to bed, I switched to Forza Horizon. So I've been playing that quite a bit this week.
Dang.
Yeah. I'm getting the racing itch again.
I haven't touched that since Eliminator came out.
Really?
Yeah. What's the one that just came out? Is it Project Cars 3?
Yes, I think so.
Did you buy it?
No. I have one of them. I can't remember. I think it's 2. It's okay. I don't know why. It just doesn't keep me interested. I don't know why. Project Cars is cool. I don't dislike it. It came out last month, right?
Yeah. What's that racing game that's supposed to come out on Xbox Day 1? Is it Dirt 5? It's Dirt 5.
Yeah, I think so.
It was Dirt 5.
I want to say I put the trailer in that for something. Oh, it comes out next month. Dirt 5 comes up October. We talked about that on a past podcast.
Yesterday.
It got pushed back?
Yesterday. That's what I was just thinking about. I was going to talk about I just made that a news story in my head right now. I was like, news story.
When did it get pushed back to?
November 6th, which is probably console launch date.
Yeah, pretty much. Or at least a week before.
So it said October 16th, and now been pushed back the second time to November 6th.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
I think Xbox comes out November 6th, and I think PlayStation comes out the next week, because then the next week or the next week. I think it's just the next week.
Yeah.
Is when Black Friday is right around the corner. Like
That's
everything's
true.
gonna all happen. Like
that's true. And it's gonna be all these cyber deals. Oh man.
So they said this though with that, which is this. I want to say like November 6th is a good day for the console to come out, but they also said in this that they said that next gen edition of the game won't come out yet though. So they upgrade. So this is the Xbox One version and the PS4 version.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Why does every website want to send you notifications? I don't understand that.
I wonder why they didn't just prepare for the next gen. Why didn't they just do that?
Non-stop. There's been non-stop rumors on prices. Like that is the never ending.
Yeah.
It goes high some days, it goes super low some days.
Yeah.
Some people are like, the reason why they're waiting so long is because the prices are higher than everybody thinks. And I'm like, it could be, or they could just realize that they don't need to announce a price 6 months in advance anymore because we're not that far back like where we used to be. Like, okay, I got a plan to be off that day and go sit at the store for 3 days straight, and yeah. But I think most orders are going to be online, especially PlayStations. Sorry, we're going really off subject. You played Forza. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. So you played Forza. What else did you play?
Well, I played our game of the week.
Sure.
We played together, but I mostly played Destiny. I mostly played Destiny too.
Drake Hollow. I played a lot of Destiny.
I feel like I opened something else up too, though. I don't know, but you know what? There's a few games that I want to get back on. So this week, I think I'm going to play some different games. We'll talk about it next week. But I almost went back and played Nier Automata again.
You want to know what I want to play right now?
What?
I want to play Rise, the Rise Son of Rome, the game that came out with the Xbox One launch. I never played it. It sounds really bad, but all I hear about is like how like that game was so far above its time. Like when they came out at launch, everybody hated Xbox for everything, so they gave it a really bad rating. Then everybody goes back and they're like, okay, this game like is amazing. Like it looks cool. It's got really cool everything to it.
What's it called?
Rise? RYSE. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I know which games you're talking about.
I mean, you want to make that game of the week? We can make that game of the week next week.
Let's do it. I need to get out of my comfort zone.
Button mash with that one.
Let's do it.
No, I've been trying to get on my comfort zone too, but you're not gonna like what I've been trying to get into. Or I'm prepping myself to get into.
I think I heard you talk about it the other night. What is it?
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, you were like, because you were saying last week on the podcast, hey, Yogomi, buy a PC so you can play World of Warcraft. Yeah, I'm not
trying to get JD into it too. I'm like, JD, come on, bro. He's like, I don't know, man. Like, come on, dude, just do it. It's a really expensive game. Really fun though. Yeah. This week I played a weird game. So I played Destiny again. I've been playing a bunch of it. It's really fun. Did New World trigger this urge to play World of Warcraft? Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You guys should know this about me. Like, one of the things I like to do with games is when I play the game, I want whatever I do to progress forward. I want it to be like something that progresses. You know what I mean? So when I played New World, I go cut trees that help me do this. When I go play World of Warcraft, I go kill these things. I get XP to help me do this. It's just, it's just a cycle. So yeah, this week we played PlanetSide 2, which was wild. Did you get to watch any of me when I was playing that?
PlanetSide 2. I don't think I saw it.
What night did we play that? Thursday? Friday? I don't remember what day. Was it Friday? I think it was Friday night.
I don't think I saw that.
Tuesday? No way, it was Tuesday. We had to look at the Discord. It doesn't matter what day I played it. I played it a lot. Okay, this game, so it's only on PlayStation and it's on PC as well. It's definitely, it was earlier in the week. I don't know. This week was it just blew. Everything went by. Hey, Nuts for Butts, you won the controller.
Oh yeah, Nuts for Butts. By the way, you won. You sounded super enthusiastic when you told me that.
I don't want to make JD mad. He's like, no nuts, go away.
Okay, man, so he can take it.
PlanetSide 2. Okay.
What?
3 teams? 4 teams?
Right, I gotta look this up while you're talking about it.
I don't remember how many teams were in there. basically you'll have like teams of like 500 people. Imagine big team battle to a level you never would expect or could even imagine, honestly. Like there was so many people everywhere. There's airplanes flying around. There's like tanks driving around. You're just getting ran over by quads. Like,
so you played it on PC?
Yeah, dude.
They had it for PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not on Xbox. I don't know if PlayStation 4 can handle that.
Huh? Yeah, like, it has it right here. It says it's for PlayStation 4.
I don't know how they have to have smaller servers because like it was wild. I was like, there is no way. Yeah, their PlanetSide holds the world record for biggest number of people in one battle at 1,158, according to 5.
The genre says, MMO. Oh, and it's first person?
MMO FPS.
What? I
don't know if MMO is right though, because like I like that they called it MMO. I guess it is an MMO, but there's no RPG, so it's not MMORPG. It's just a lot of freaking people all in one thing, killing everything.
Huh?
Like it. Oh,
but what are there? Are you fighting enemies? I'm looking this up.
No, you're fighting each other. It's big, a huge PvP battle.
Site now.
It is.
Wow.
I want to play it again. It's just it was so much to take in at first, dude. Because you're just like, you come alive.
I miss this? When did you play this?
We get into some, dude. I played it a long time. Different factions. Are there 4 factions? I want to say there was 4 factions, and basically it's like a huge map, and you're trying to like push into different areas, right? So you can see the map and see what areas your people own. And you're trying to like push into their zone. It's like you'll see different people. There's some strategy to it, but for the most part, everybody's just going freaking crazy, dude.
Did you see what 5 says? 5 says PlanetSide holds the world record for the biggest number of people in one battle. 1,158 in one game?
Dude, I'm telling you, you got me. Like, I have to play it again. I'll let you know, dude.
I want to see this. So
it is crazy. It was so fun though.
How did it perform? What was the performance like on your computer?
I was ultraed out, like on everything. Like, easy.
You were like,
it looked amazing. Yeah, It looked amazing. I can only stream like 1080p, right?
You're just doing this so you can try to entice me to buy a PC. Is that what you're doing, man?
I mean, I'm telling you, dude. Yeah, JD played it on his laptop, dude. Like,
your laptop held it, huh?
I'm telling you, man. It was like I was like, holy shit, dude. Like Halo.
Like it would be up my alley.
It felt like Halo too.
Really?
Like as well, like Halo 3 vibes, kind of.
It looks like it'd be something I would like.
You'll have like sniper classes, heavy machine gun classes, engineer classes, there's healers. I was playing as a healer for a large part of the night. Like running around reviving people, doing my little heal ray and like healing people. Oh, dude. It was crazy, man. I was tripping out. That game. Now I'm talking about it. Now I want to go play it again, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, like PlanetSide Tuesdays. Sorry.
It said
not funny.
Okay, I'm reading this. It said it was launched. No, PlanetSide
2 was launched an older
November 2012. Wow. Huh. Alongside, okay, so the Sony version came out in 2013. And that's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look more into this because this looks like something I would totally be into.
It was fun. Like straight Halo, dude. Like getting in vehicles, bro. Everybody shooting each other. The problem with it is there's some people that are like gods in that game, dude. Like,
oh yeah,
they just go in to farm people.
I'm assuming this is in crossplay.
I don't know. I don't think so. I want to say that I mean maybe the PlayStation version can handle it, like those, because that's a lot. That's a lot for a freaking console to handle, especially the last gen console or this gen consoles right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe they figured it out at some point, but
no, I don't think
it's super cool. Really, really welcoming community though. Like it was crazy, dude. Like people were constantly coming in the chat, and it'd be like guys that play the game all the time, and they'd be like at work, and they're just like telling me how to play. Just like I'd ask questions, dude. Yeah, I had throughout the night, I had like 15 different people coming in and telling me how to play. Anyways, this is an Xbox podcast, and we're straight talking about a PC game, but it's super fun. If you guys have a PC, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People were just coming out of nowhere, man. It was a really cool community. I was like, I like this. I was like, this is cool.
That's cool.
But yeah, I have to say though, It was a good game. I wish Xbox would do something similar to that. Maybe someday. Maybe there's a Planet Side 3 in the works, and nobody had any ideas coming in. It's gonna be on
maybe
Xbox.
with these new. Maybe with
it's from Daybreak. I forget Daybreak Run. Daybreak's the people that did H1Z1.
Oh, okay.
And so H1Z1 came to PlayStation.
Well, maybe with these next gen consoles,
maybe that's what Halo Infinite is.
You think so?
No, I don't think so. That'd be cool as shiz, though. Yeah. Do you imagine crossplay? Oh my! You play xCloud. You be playing Halo Side Infinite all over the world. Everybody's just playing all the time.
True.
Listen, Xbox, if you're listening, you can send the check to. No, I'm just kidding. I like everybody's thinking here. This is Chat's feeling it. I was feeling that too. Yeah, I didn't play really much else this week. I was like, what else did I play this week? I was trying to think. I was like, nah, I don't think I played much else. Destiny, Rocket League.
We play a lot of Destiny, which I was happy about. It's good to have you guys.
I did. I grinded everything out. Tell you what, though, the problem I have with that game, man, is sometimes you get in PvP and it is just a joke.
Oh yeah.
Like I get the Trials of Osiris being sweaty all the time, but when I get into what's it called? When I get into Control and I got the whole other team playing sweat stuff, I'm like, dude, why are you even here?
Yeah.
You're not having fun. You're not getting your bounties done. You're just going in there, just killing people. And
I think that said is interesting. You know, it's just like I don't know, because I mean, at some point. Right, like for us,
we're already 20 minutes into the podcast and we haven't even stopped talking about what we played this week.
Yeah, I know. I guess at some point, these people, I don't know when does it stop being fun? You know,
yeah,
where you're just
because it's already hitting me a little bit. I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
it gets really annoying.
And I don't mind a challenging team, but when it's just like super try hard sweats, so just it's a complete blowout, and that's just all they do. It's just not fun. But there's been a lot of discussion about this for the past several months since Trials came out from some of the big guys that's saying that it's just not fun for people that are new to the game or just coming into Trials because of it's just they want to be a part of it, but look, me, I just stay away from it. I stay far away from it. Well,
we had fun that one night we played. Like we won like 2 games and then we got crapped on like 3 games.
Yeah. I just like playing Control.
But it felt like it was fair because they weren't all using sweat weapons right away. And then it got to the point where it was just all sweats. I was like, I don't want to play sweats.
But I think the further you get up past the wins, though, the tougher it gets, though. Anyway.
Getting soda, sorry. I gave in. I was like, I want a Mountain Dew right now. I don't know. And I feel like some things are too freaking hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like why does the 1080 Nightfall have to be so hard?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Like getting 100K is like a freaking joke right now. I was like, what the heck? I'm like, the Nightmare Hunt was hard enough, and like we were pretty well geared. Like
and the fact that they suggest that you be 1080, so then getting the grind just to get your character up to 1080,
Yeah,
as much as I play it, I'm still at 1070.
How else do you get it up?
Yeah.
Like I got those like few pinnacles, but that's about it.
Yeah.
She said we'll talk about that a little bit. Or queso cabeza. So let's talk about some news this week, right?
All right.
So Avengers came out this week. We got some new Squadrons gameplay. We got to see more of the Guardian Supers. Of course, I didn't spell that right. I don't know how I didn't put that N right there, but yeah, I didn't put the N in there. Because we're talking about Destiny, so I mean, let's just go right into those supers, right?
Okay.
So we got these new supers, right? The Shadebinder, the Revenant, and the Behemoth are all the new supers coming to Destiny. How do you explain these subclasses? What is this subclass, right? Because it was easy before. We were like Void, Arc, and Fire, right? Or Solar.
Uh-huh.
So what is these new supers? What would you call them, Yogomi?
What would I call them?
Huh. Yeah. So it's
because I guess what would the element be, right?
Yeah.
I guess it would,
ice.
I guess ice, but then I guess that
is that because they didn't want to bring in water because they were like water's lame.
Water is kind of lame. I mean, like when What are you gonna do? It's like everybody's gonna have water guns, you know? You know? So ice makes more sense.
Okay, listen though. If they did water, you could do some really cool stuff. Like super soaker skins and stuff. Yeah. Bro. Like Aquaman, dude, start sending in sharks at people. Like, throwing puffer fish like instead of hammers.
It seems like it'd be easier to hurt people with, like even in real life, you know.
Your super is a swordfish.
Yeah. You notice that there are no supers that are like animals or any kind of power of an animal. You notice that? It's just elements, which is all right. I mean, void is not really an element, not in real life, but arc and solar is. But void, I mean, that's.
I think it's called stasis, right? The new
stasis.
Stuff?
It's called stasis. Yeah. But I guess is that what they're going to call it? Is that is that going to be the name of the element?
I think so, right? Is that what it's called? I don't remember, guys.
It's called stasis.
Probably all know better than I do.
It is called stasis. It's definitely called stasis.
So is that going to be a new gun, like burn and everything too, or is it just the new supers?
I think it's just a new. Oh, that's why. Oh, yeah. Will that be the burn for the day?
Oh. Like, are you going to be able to have stasis guns and you shoot icicles at them?
Well, if it's going to be a new super, it's going to have to be like it'll probably be chosen as a burn for the day.
That'd be cool.
Because you know what I mean. It's going to be another
guns. Maybe that's why there's whole that might be why they sunset too.
True.
The whole sunsetting thing is funny to me. Like people are like they're so lazy. I'm like, are they? Like, it's not lazy. It's more of like like we talked about 2 weeks ago. You got to change things up, right? Like you have to change things up in a game. Otherwise, it just becomes the same thing over and over again. You get bored. So by sunsetting stuff, it allows you to spotlight new things. Yay. Which I think is the better move, but
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, if you've ever played any other game, World of Warcraft, you like work your whole 2 years trying to get the best possible gear, and then they just like one day like, doesn't work anymore. We'll go get the new stuff. Oh, God. It's all gone. That's how it works, man.
I'm excited for it. I think it looks fun. I think
Dude, did you see the Titan slam? So the Titan like shoulder charge that he did?
Yeah.
He like hits him, dude. The guy like flies backwards. It was like tractor cannon, dude. It was like I was like, all right, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down. You got me. Sold. I think it'll be.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I'm watching it now. I'm just like, yeah, I'm all about this. It's I'm all about new.
Titan for life, all right?
Yeah,
listen, they're talking about hunters in chat. Nah, man. Yeah.
I mean, and I've started both characters, and you would think like after playing them for as long as I have, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I could switch. No, I still like Titan more.
I do like the hunter's mobility.
I do like hunter's mobility. It's good, especially like the dodging.
But Titan is just fast everywhere. Like when I was bringing my Titan into, what did I do? I did end of one of the dungeons yesterday. I can't remember which one it was. Just because I was like, somebody like checkpoint, need one person. I was like, sign me up, bro. So I jumped in there, but like the Titan, man, you just zip around everywhere, dude. You're like, oh, I need to run away from fight. Or like when we were doing the nightmare hunt, you saw me, dude. Like I was just zipping around the map, like wee, you can't shoot me, I'm too fast. Like
remember, master nightmare hunt, not just a nightmare hunt.
That's true. We did go for the hard one. It was fun. It was a good time.
It was fun though. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
These are all Game Pass day one. Just want to mention that for all of you. Game Pass. You don't get the season pass, but you get the expansion, which is huge, right?
Yeah.
But you don't get the pre-order bonuses as well.
True.
But that's okay. You're still going to be able to get the gun, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh, I just forgot what it's called.
Oh, what is it?
From that chick.
Yeah, the Stranger? Is that what she goes by?
Stranger's rifle. There we go.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Wasn't that in D1?
No, what's the gun? Stranger's rifle is the gun she gave you in D1.
In D1.
What's the exotic? No time to explain?
Is that what it is?
Pretty positive it is, yeah. That was also a D1 gun. They're sunsetting, but we're going to bring everything back every couple years.
Yeah, that's what it is. No time to explain pulse rifle. It looks like the Stranger's. Wait,
pretty sure it counts the same. It works. No time to explain works like the what's the new one called? The Whisper of the Worm.
That's a sniper rifle.
Yeah, so it works like that, where you shoot and you get more bullets back.
Oh, wait, no. Wait,
I thought that's what No Time to Explain does.
I thought he was not talking about. Wait, you shoot and you get more bullets back on the Whisper of the Worm. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? So you get crits and you get bullets back. So I'm pretty sure with that one, you get crits and you get it back.
You think so?
Yo, can we get Icebreaker back? Oh,
I know. Everybody's gonna be using this, man. Everybody's gonna be using this in PvP. This is gonna be the meta.
Well, I think that's what they want. They'll probably make it a meta, and then they'll be like, "Oh, we've made a mistake, and we're gonna change it.
We gotta nerf it."
Redhead
do that often.
So let's go to another thing real quick. So obviously Destiny's there. Actually, I wanted to talk to you guys about something too. So we talked about Destiny 2, right? I'm trying to search something real quick. So they talk a lot about like Metacritics and how makes or breaks the game or whatever people want to call it. Okay, for some reason I can't find Destiny 2 on Metacritic. Whatever. Destiny 2 right now, this Shadowkeep's got like an 80 something, which is good. Before when it came out, it was like a 65. It's like 65, 70 when it first came out on consoles. And now I want to go to, I'm going to take that into this next story, right?
Okay.
So a lot of people are like hating on Avengers. A lot of people love Avengers. Some people hate on Avengers.
Right.
So Avengers came out to not a very high Metacritic, which as a game as a service is kind of what you expect, right? It came out with a 70 Metacritic.
Sure.
So that's not very high, obviously, right? I'm gonna double check because I'm pretty sure. Last time I checked, it was 70. It's still 70.
Right.
70, and I'm trying to see what it got on. I'm just seeing it on PlayStation, so they're giving us. Yeah, so it has a 70 right now. Does having a bad Metacritic mean it's a bad game?
I mean, well, let's do this. Can we go to Metacritic, right? And then let's see. So can you search for a range of games in that same?
So I thought Pyrotics. There you go. Pyrotics said that too. No Time to Explain works like that, like the Whisper.
Okay. Can you search for games in that same range that are 70, that are all 70?
I don't know. You might be able to.
And then look at that list and then go from there.
Well, and the thing is too, though. So say it's a say it's just like a story game, right? A story game getting a 70, that's not that great. That's gonna hurt, right?
Right.
But a game like Destiny getting a 70, they didn't really hurt it, right? I mean, is there still people playing that game?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
That game's still rocking.
I want to see what other games that are rated that, you know.
Yeah. Icebreakers. Oh man, you keep reading that Icebreaker, and I'm like, I want it. I want an Icebreaker back.
Icebreaker's the jam, man.
So I think, I mean, from what I've heard, and like from the people that I would say that I trust with game reviews, right? Like Quanticus. Quanticus loves that game. Mm-hmm. Like, this game is sick, dude. Like, it's just you get to play as the superheroes. Like, it's not going to be perfect. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but I don't know. Looks cool. They got I think they got a good future. There's like a scare, but he was trying to like hate on the game.
Right.
They're like, oh, you're gonna have to pay for every single character. You're like, no.
Mm-hmm.
You pay for the character's battle pass. It's $10 per character's battle pass. All the characters aren't coming out at the same time, so you're not gonna have to whip out $200. You just buy the battle pass for the characters that you want to play as.
Right.
I'm like, I don't see what's wrong with that, right? They're giving you free characters, and in order for them to make the money back, they're selling battle passes on each character.
Sure.
I think that's the right move on them. I mean, everybody was trying to be like, oh, they're money grabbing. I'm like, I don't think it's money grabbing. But
I mean, they got to make some money.
Yeah, I would assume that the Avengers is not a cheap property to make a game for.
No,
you probably had to. There's probably some investments in a couple different directions there.
I would think so.
Yes, Dean Master. Well, to an extent, right? Because you can't always play as a character you want to play as. That's what I don't really like about the Avengers game. You can't have multiple of one character, which makes sense, but at the same time, it kind of sucks, right?
What do you want, like 4 Iron Mans?
I want 4 Hulks, bro. You can run around, everybody just going crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that does kind of make sense that they don't allow you to do that.
But it's like we could play as 3 Titans, right? Like that's what I mean. Like
true,
I'm trying to like
true.
take it class based wise.
But that's different.
I want to have I want to have 2 tanks and 2 Rangers in my thing, right? So I want two Hulks, and then I want 2 Iron Mans.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's a bit much.
What is it, man? I had like 7 Spider-Mans in one movie, right? Why can't we have? I'm just kidding. That's a different story. They brought in different generations.
They did. They did brought in different types of Spider-Man. I mean, even what Spider-Man Noir was different than the other Spider-Mans.
It's true. So. Are you gonna try Avengers?
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't. You know what? I thought that. You remember the other day we were talking about video games, and I was saying how I'm not super jazzed about DC games. I don't think I'm jazzed about superhero games as a whole. I think because there haven't, to me,
I think we've been burned quite a few times.
That's it. There haven't been any that are just like, oh my gosh, this game's amazing. Now,
did you play Spider-Man though?
Spider-Man was good. Yeah, I have that on my PlayStation. That was good. But a game like this, where you're playing all these characters, I think, what was the DC fighting game? What was that fighting? The fighter
Injustice.
Injustice. Yeah, that looked great. But again, it's a fighter, and I'm not really. I want an action game. Yeah, I want an action game. And this, I did like Ultimate Alliance though. I'm not gonna lie, on my Switch. That was actually fun. But something a bit more.
Why can't there be 7 DJs at a party? All right.
Yeah.
You made your point. Jeez. I'm just kidding.
Something along the lines of this, where you're actually using the characters. There's a story. It's story driven. You know, I've watched a lot of reviews about this game. It's kind of lukewarm response to everything that I've seen so far.
What's up, Mr. Patrick? Hey, for everybody in the chat that doesn't know Patrick Carlson, that's Junior. He moved it. He switched to that.
Junior.
I knew that the other day he came in. I looked at the name and I was like, oh, change his name. Okay. Yeah. And then I went to Twitter and sure enough, 7 chefs can be at a party though. See, he's making good sense though.
Yeah, I suppose, but you don't want 7 DJs at a party. That's not a good move.
Okay, real talk. Okay, I know we're going off subject. I'm gonna do it anyways. One time we did this party at the college, right? So we did it at these apartments that were nearby. Pretty much everybody had all these apartments, and they threw a huge party on Halloween. Each apartment had a different DJ in it.
Really?
Dude, and it was like, we had like techno, we had throwback, we had like you think about it, there was a party with that going on.
Really?
And so you were just going party to party, like room to room.
Though. Yeah. So in the rooms themselves, it's different music. And I mean, for the most part, I've DJed at tons of parties and events that had a whole lineup of DJs. So like lots of DJs.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That was a very big rabbit hole. That was
weird, but then I think we're kind of thinking of them all playing at the same time. That's the thing you want to avoid.
I've seen it where they do 2. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But they're still going back and forth. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true. I don't know. I want to try Avengers. I do
too, and I will. I will.
We joked about this too the other week. I was listening to the last week's podcast and we joked about it. Or it's like, man, I was like, ever since I got so much into Game Pass, I realized how much I don't want to spend money on games.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I was like, I don't have to.
It's true.
Oh, we're doing good. So we're doing a podcast recording right now. I think my draft just started.
Uh-oh.
That's all good. I don't care. I don't care. Oh no, it's saying it starts in a few hours. Just kidding, we're good.
Okay.
It's like, reminder starts in a few hours. Play with all my brother-in-laws. Sorry, I was reading something. What does 5 say? X-Men on the arcade console back in the day was fun. The Avengers has a potential to have that get 4 buds playing together, things beat 'em up vibe. You know, I kind of wish. I think it would be cool, like a throwback, almost kind of like Streets of Rage 4, but X-Men.
Oh yeah, sort of like the.
You don't have to go crazy. Yeah, you don't have to go crazy on their powers.
Type of
yeah.
But that kind of look, but you're fighting. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I'd be down for that.
Simple game, cheap, easy to make, bro. You don't have to go crazy on their powers. Just make them fun.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'd be Wolverine probably the whole time.
So did you watch this new Squadrons gameplay?
I did. Oof, I know.
Can't wait. Man, dude, like it felt. So you played Battlefront 2 a lot.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2 felt very like the way you pushed your character. That's the way you flew. Like it felt like you were flying in space, but not. It just felt like you were flying normal.
Right.
Like as an airplane game.
Yeah.
This game, dude. Oh man, you could like feel it, like the what do I call it? Like when they turn, like that drag or like the drift, right? When they'd go into their turns in every direction they were going into. And so like he'd like turn and he'd still be like going with gravity and shooting down at the target at the same time. I was like, man, I was like, yo, dude. I was like, this is sick, dude. I was like, I want this game so bad. I was like, I'm down. All right.
Yeah.
It kept the G's going in the direction. No matter what direction it was, there was no bottom. Right? No bottom of the fight.
Yeah.
We always joked about that. About how in space, imagine like you showing up to fights. Like, how do they show up to battles? It's like, who knows which way is down, right? You show up to the fight, dude. Like one guy shows up upside down, you're like, oh, this is awkward. Like, let me give me a second.
I mean, that's really how it would be in space. Like you wouldn't know north, south, east, west, or anything of that stuff.
Bro, you showed up upside down. What the freak? Like, give me a second. My bad. I gotta turn this thing up.
How do you know you're not upside down? Why is it always got to be me? You know what I mean? Like, you've got a point. You know,
there's got to be like the rules of fighting in space.
Yeah,
like, this is the rules of like was it the? I can't even think what it's called. Rules of conflict or whatever.
Yeah.
But in space.
Yeah.
You have to fly in this way. Another cool thing they showed this week, or that's actually coming out Tuesday, Outer Worlds expansion comes out. Trails of Gorgon.
I still need to start that. Tuesday. I've been wanting to play that, and I just need to start it.
It'd be one of your games.
Yeah.
I get I don't know, open world story games, man. Sometimes I just can't handle it, dude.
Yeah.
So like the game that we're gonna play this week, we'll talk about it a little bit, but it's gonna be Rise, Son of Rome. So that's cool. It looks cool. There's a whole video about it you can go watch with like all kinds of gameplay for it. I like how Obsidian's very open about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like you ask questions, they'll go. Like I see them on all kinds of podcasts all the time. Like Adam Brennicky, I saw him on. You remember Luke Lore, the Insipid Ghost? Like when he came to ours, he was. He had Adam Brennicky on his podcast.
Oh, nice.
Like Adam Brennicky's like the lead for. He did Pillars of Eternity, right? And then he did. He also was the lead for Grounded.
Oh, nice.
Which is like, super cool. Like, dude, that's bad, dude.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to interview anybody, so I feel like somebody of that level, if we brought him in, it'd be like, wow. So your game was good.
With those kind of people, you just prepare all the questions ahead of time.
Yeah.
That's it. It's easy. It's easy. Just put the questions ahead of time.
But do people like that fit into our podcast? That's what I always wonder. Because we talk about everything. We'll talk about your game, but we're only talking about your game for like minutes, and we're going to like a million different other things.
I don't know though, but you know what I like about that though, is that a lot of times I know that we do that a lot, but I also I think it kind of challenges the guests to get involved in the conversation and to hear their ideas. You know what I mean?
It's almost like we just record our conversations.
It's true. At least we know it's not like super canned and planned out.
I scheduled the entire podcast.
Yeah.
If you guys saw our script today, you'd be like, DJ, did you do anything for it? I'd be like, listen, I got the titles. I read the news stories on those titles, and I'm like, let's talk about them.
People are like, how did you get an hour and a half out of that?
It's 1, 2. I can't even count the first 3 lines. They're not even real. It's like 9 lines, and not even sentences. 9 like statements. And one of them is just a summary.
Look at JD says, DJ's paper says, just talk.
Listen, I wrote for that. I told you guys, I have doing the esports stuff for the junior college over here. We did like a lot of, over stressed out, like on stream. I don't have panic attacks, or stress. Like I don't get stressed. I just vibe. My whole life has just been vibe. Happens, it happens. It doesn't, it doesn't.
Right.
But that thing, I said, all kinds of things hit me at the same time. I was like, I have so much to do. And then I have a baby that could be here today.
Yeah.
Could be here next Saturday. I don't know when it's coming, dude. Like, it's not even due till the 24th, but my wife's like keeps having like crazy contractions. There we go. I was like, I just said contraptions, and I'm like, that's not the right word. And then I totally lost all the other words. Another Xbox game that's kicking butt right now.
Oh yeah,
Flight Sim. It's 1 million pilots.
Wow.
That's a lot of freaking people, bro.
It's a lot.
Have you watched any of the videos where people are like flying through hurricanes?
Yes, I've watched a few of them.
You're like, man, that's crazy that you could do that. Like,
you know, what's funny is I've been watching some people that it's their first time playing it, and it's just interesting. Like, they're like, whoa, you know, like trying to control the plane. It's just not as easy as it looks. It's a lot involved with it. I mean, it's a simulator. You know,
so I was watching JYB stream. He's trying to land like a 747. It was pretty funny. He kept like crashing it. He's got a really big plane. He was not doing it on easy levels, right? Then he goes to host this guy, and I'm like sitting here playing games, and I look over, dude, and this guy is like, he's dressed up like a pilot, dude, and he was in the zone, dude. Oh, it's so funny, dude. Like, he was like playing as a pilot, like trying to be like a real pilot, but purposely he like. He's like looking in his plane. He's like, what does this switch do? I don't know what it was. He hits some switch, dude. And like, he's sitting in cockpit mode, so he can't even actually see where the plane's going.
Oh my god.
Dude, he's like freaking out. He's like, oh my gosh.
That's probably how I would play too. I talked about that. I would play from the cockpit.
Dude, I was dying laughing, dude, because like you just see like the camera like going all over the place, dude. He's got a little flight stick and his other stuff, and he's just freaking out. And I was dying, dude. I was like, this is what it's about right here, man.
I actually have a pilot's outfit.
For what, Yogomi? Jeez.
I dressed up like a pilot for Halloween not last year, but the year before.
For role playing?
I have a photo of it. I think I put it in Discord. I mean, my ex-girlfriend dressed up as a flight attendant, and we're from the 70s or something. We went to a big Halloween party, and I dressed up like I even had a mustache and everything.
Dang, awesome. I could see Yogomi with the mustache actually.
You need to watch Airplane before you play 5.
I want like a mod, like snakes on a plane, dude. Like you're playing, dude, snakes all over the place. And you're like trying to like push buttons in the plane, but you can't, and the snakes keep pushing buttons too. You're like, stop! You're freaking out. Stop, man! You guys are crazy. You're gonna kill us all. That's the point. But you know, have you ever watched Snakes on a Plane?
Oh yes, of course.
I never watched it. Is that bad?
It's not. It's forgettable. It's just that everybody knows it. The fact that you know that there was a movie about snakes on a plane that got out and went crazy, and bit people. That's all you need to know. You can pretty much make your movie and make the movie in your head from there. And Samuel L. Jackson's in it, so throw in some cuss words,
F-bombs all over the place.
You're good. Yeah, it's a forgettable movie.
It's forgettable.
It's at this point it's like part of pop culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's the ridiculous idea. But then everybody thought that was ridiculous, and then they came out with Sharknado, and you're like, okay.
Not just one, but I'm pretty sure is there 2 or 3?
There's a bunch. There's so many. So many Sharknado movies. Hold on.
Just the idea that it's so ridiculous.
Okay, so I just went into Google and I typed Sharknado, and then 6 came up. Sharknado 6 came up. Like, I just typed the word, and then Sharknado 6 came up as the search. I was like, wait, what? How many are these? Why do they keep making these? Okay, so here it is. Sharknado film series. There are Sharknado 2, the second one, Sharknado 3. Oh, hell no. Sharknado 4, The Fourth Awakens. Sharknado 5, Global Swarming. And the last Sharknado, which I guess would be 6, It's About Time. So there's 6 of those movies. I can think of so many better things they could have done with that money.
They did online voting for who lives and dies in those movies? What the heck?
Are you serious? Did they? Oh my gosh. I've never watched any of them. I've refused to watch them.
Oh, man.
I refuse to watch them.
Happens.
Yeah.
It's fair. I mean, it's a fair to not want to watch this.
I know. I don't know how we got to Sharknado from Flight Sim, but hey, here we are. That's what makes this podcast great, right there. That's a perfect example.
About a murdering car tire.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Rubber? Is he talking about Rubber? Yes, I've seen that movie. It is the weirdest movie. It is literally a tire that rolls around and kills people. A tire. Wait, that's it.
Is it that one where it starts with the tire just sitting there in the desert and it's like a narrator?
Yeah, it's like out in the middle of nowhere. It's in the desert, and then it starts rolling.
I never finished watching that movie. Yeah. I started and I was like, I'm watching this. And then like I guess I never made it to where he starts killing stuff.
Yeah,
so
it's
now
like
I'm kind of like,
movie.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll have to watch that. I wanted to go back on touch on something that we talked about last week.
Oh?
So we talked about Joseph Staten. Also, I kept saying I would listen to the podcast and I was pissing myself off. Yeah, I kept saying Jason Staten.
But you said Joe Staten at some point, though.
I know. I think I figured it out in my head. I was like, dang it, dude.
Because I listened to the podcast again and I was like,
what is it? What does he play as? Like the insurance commercials? I can't remember what he plays as. Dang it. Have it or not. What is his name? Huh? He's always like the damage or the thing that causes the accident.
The guy. It's like
Mayhem, not Mayhem.
Is it Mayhem?
I thought it was
Mayhem. Yeah.
But yeah, he's always basically the thing that causes the problem to happen.
Yeah. Dean Winters is his name, the actor who plays that. Yeah.
Wait, who's Jason Staten then?
I think he's a sports guy, or is he a sports? Or are you thinking of Jason Statham?
Statham.
Yeah,
that's who I'm thinking of.
The British guy talks like this here.
Yeah. Okay, that's where I'm at. I'm all over the place right now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
The wub sound effect was on fire.
Yeah. Even if you type in Jason Statham, Jason Statham comes up as the correction.
Yep.
A bunch of LinkedIn profiles, but I don't think that's
him. So we talked about how he was already the main like story guy basically for all the Halos, like original Halos. So they brought him back in. That was cool. I didn't think of it this way. Helpful in ways. I like that name. They start following me. So he came in as a help on the story lead, right? He's going to be a large, who says, I'll just read this. Makes it easier on us. Joseph Staten, who played a large role in developing and writing the earliest Halo titles, had recently been overseeing another Microsoft publishing game, which was Tell Me Why. They don't say that in this article, but that's what he was doing. He was doing Tell Me Why. Will move to Halo Development Studio 343. Bloomberg News reported earlier he confirmed the change in a tweet, while a community update posted by 343 said he'll be focusing on improving the game's campaign mode, aiding the existing development leaders. Microsoft also moving Pierre Heinz, another senior leader within 343, to focus on Halo Infinite and serve as the project leads for its free-to-play experience.
Right.
So, obviously, Halo was delayed. We talked about that. That's just a gimme at this point. But what I didn't think about in this, so are they going to, you don't put somebody that big on something to just oversee or sharpen the edges, or what do we call it, polish a game, right? You would put them in there to change things.
Right.
Say it's not working. That's I've heard a lot of people talk about that, like, it's not working. We need to change it. So like, does this mean the game is going to come out in this fiscal year, or are they going to push this all the way a year?
Right.
To next holiday?
I don't know.
I don't want that to happen.
I know.
But if it needs to happen, it needs to happen, right?
I feel like it's going to be later in the year next year. I just feel like it. I don't know. That's just my take on it. I think it's going to be late. I don't think it's going to be spring.
You don't think so? I would hope so. But
yeah, I know. I would love for it to be early, but I think it's going to be later in the year. I keep thinking it's going to be like fall, but
then like Pierre Heinz isn't a little deal either.
No,
like he's a big deal too. So
yeah,
it's just, I don't know. I think they're reworking everything. You think Easter Ironside? That's what I was thinking of, like March, May, April, the area.
That's it's optimistic.
It could he could be in there just to, tie off the edges, right? Like making everything look good, just sealing it up. But I just don't feel like you would need to pit somebody. Maybe I guess we do got to put in the point though. He was already working for Microsoft.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was a big move. It was just kind of like, hey, go help this because obviously this isn't working.
But he also worked for PlayStation. He's a product development at PlayStation, and he was also executive producer of Square Enix, and he's been in a lot of stuff. He was at Atari.
He's helped write the stories for Destiny as well.
Yeah, Rainbow Studios, stuff. THQ. He was Electronic Arts.
That guy needs to chill out, bro.
I know. Sega Europe.
Gosh,
like,
dude.
It's like, I mean, I know how that is though, right? Because like in the industry that I work in, I'm doing my job at a lot of major companies, right? Yeah. That are, but the thing about what I do is that I've worked for different companies. Like I've worked for like Intuit. So I worked for a company that did tax, but then I worked for the agency and I did all stuff for Samsung. Then I worked for Vizient that was like medical application. Now I'm at Chase and it's all banking, you know, but this guy, like almost his whole thing is like Sega, EA, THQ, Atari, Square Enix, PlayStation. It's like all gaming. It's like, how do you
imagine that resume?
Yeah.
That's
that's so awesome that you get to stay in the field that you probably love the most. You know what I mean? Where I don't really get to have that option. I kind of like hope I land doing what I love to do.
You could have.
I know, but I didn't want to move. So I know. And then the last role they offered, remember? I wasn't interested in the last role they offered.
Yeah,
because then I could have stayed here. But yeah, I didn't want to be back end developers.
Back end, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, front end, cool. I'm totally fine with that, but no.
Yeah. So this all brings up the question then. Why do we need to go buy a Series X at launch? This is you and me have the same idea, right?
Right.
We can afford it and we want to upgrade. We want the best.
Right. I mean, as quick as possible.
But everybody else, why else would you want the next gen? Why would you want to go up to there? Because like in reality, like there's not a game specifically you're gonna go there, right?
True.
Your OG's wearing out, right? But you're a hardcore fight. Like you play Xbox.
Yeah.
But like, it's just I don't know. You don't have Halo anymore.
No.
I'm assuming we're gonna get something nice on Game Pass. They have to, like at this point. Like they have to do something. Like they can't just put out a console and be like, hey, buy it. Makes your other games play better. That's about it.
Is there anything listed that has a launch date of the console?
Well, we don't know what the console is yet, right?
Okay, that's true.
The medium. My guess, medium. All these like third parties right there. They were talking about medium, Bright Memory Infinite. What I guess Dirt 5 now, right?
Yeah.
What's that page?
We got Everwild.
Cyberpunk's right there before it, true. Right? It's just where it's I don't know, like pretty much. It's like it's either the week of or the week after. Depends on what they give us, right?
Platforms though, right?
What's up, Cooper? Yeah, and I think Cooper makes a good point. It's gonna get the most from your current games. So it is an upgrade, but if you don't need the upgrade, like if it doesn't matter to you, because in reality, like gaming isn't that bad right now. We do have some load times, but like if we didn't know we could get better, then why? Or if you really don't need that better,
yeah, it's true.
Say you play video games once a week.
Yeah, you could be having fun with the games you're already playing.
Yeah,
and you know there's going to be new games coming out all the way up to the launch. It's not like they're going to stop making games. We list games every week, you know, and not only that. Game Pass. It's going to be games always available on Game Pass all the time that you're going to be. So it's not like there's not going to be anything to play.
Did you hear about what they said? Yeah, you stay so close. Sorry, did you hear about The Witcher 3? What they talked about this week?
Nuh-uh.
So if you own The Witcher 3, you get the next gen upgrade for free.
Oh yeah,
a game that came out 5 years ago.
Yeah,
is going to give you a free. That they did, not just the console's doing its upgrade. No. They worked on putting an upgrade onto this.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What a slap in the freaking face to some of these other developers, dude. They're like for 505 and Control, dude, they're just like warmed up their hand, dude. They're like, dude, like, just took it right to the face, dude. Like, oh, what a move, dude. I was just like,
yeah.
All right.
There's so many games coming out too. So many.
Yeah, so there is a lot of games in November, right? But it's like nothing that is a console seller, right?
No, I don't think so. I haven't seen anything. And again, though, we don't know what's launching when the console launches.
It's true.
We don't know.
Well, we don't get so Cyberpunk's not coming with the next gen upgrade right away.
Right.
It is going to be free as well. It's not coming right away. It's later, probably 2021.
But I would say out of all the games listed, Halo was definitely supposed to be the console seller.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean,
there's some saying, they put all their eggs. They put all their eggs in the Halo. The Halo basket,
did, which they should not have done. And
mixture. Sorry. Sorry about that.
But yeah, there's, you know, we talked about this. There's actually games that I'm more interested in playing than Halo, to be honest with you. So, you know, is it the medium one? Is that the one where it's like two worlds? Like,
yeah.
See, I'm like, I want to play that. And that one we talked about last week, the
Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West 5 isn't until. Oh yeah, we talked about that, Cooper, too. Yo, sorry, keep going. What were you saying? Sorry,
the game that we talked about last week that you watched the trailer for, something's not Unknown 9. I want to play that too, but I don't know. We don't know when that's coming out. So.
Yeah.
So that's actually, is that going to be on X? I don't even know if that's going to be on Xbox.
Yes, I like what Ironside says. If Game Creator gives free next gen download for pre-owners, right? People that own the game for Witcher 3, I think that's going to make people love them even more, meaning they'll buy their next game, etc.
Mm-hmm. That's a smart move. Big time. Yep.
So if you guys could have anything come to Game Pass, what would it be? That's the question. Do you think Xbox has the cojones to or not? I don't want to say cojones. They have a big enough dump truck to go drive over to Cyberpunk.
I don't.
Could you imagine the waves that would make?
Yeah.
Oh my! People would be freaking out, dude.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they will, though.
Yeah, I saw that, Cooper. We were talking about that a little bit ago. So yeah, Dirt 5 delayed to number 6. It's probably is a launch game, but next gen edition is not on it, right? So the upgrade isn't there when Dirt 5 comes out, which is weird. So they're pushing it to console release date without next gen. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Cyberpunk will happen. I'm assuming we'll probably get Watch Dogs. It's looking like Watch Dogs probably will be the one. Legion or whatever it's called. Just because they already have marketing rights. I'm not saying the game's going to be good, but I can't think of any game I would want. Dude, listen. Just dude, I was just going to say that, JD.
What?
Put World of Warcraft on Game Pass.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on Xbox, dude. I was just joking about that in my head, too. I was like, hey. Listen, I know a lot of people are hyped about Cyberpunk, but I am hesitant on where that goes because there is a lot of freaking hype on that game.
Yeah.
And they have delayed that sucker way too many times.
Yep, they have. We should be playing it now. Think about it.
We should have already all beat it.
Yeah.
It was supposed to have gotten March, right?
Yeah. It's supposed to be spring.
It looks okay. Yeah, the ideas there is cool. I wanted the online. I thought that was going to be really cool when they bring that because they're talking about an online in like a year or two.
I think what sucks about that now is that they keep delaying it, and so the excitement,
the hype built up more.
Yeah.
Listen, maybe it's the business tactic. Maybe they knew what they were doing.
Maybe like when they leak stuff about a game, quote unquote, rabbit ears. Yeah,
it's true. Yo, I'm excited for Fable, Ironside.
Cooper says, I want to see more news on Beyond Good and Evil 2.
What was that? Gods and Monsters. Did you hear about that game?
Yeah.
They changed the name.
Yeah.
To like Immortals Phoenix Rising, and Phoenix is spelled like weird.
Uh-huh.
Like, Do it for Keanu. Also, we did title the same old game. It does feel like we're playing the same stuff all the time. Kind of getting annoying.
Yeah.
So
that's easy to fall into though, because you know what, something else I was thinking about the other day too is that you know how much I love Destiny, but I actually love other games too. I like playing and streaming other games, but I still get, I guess, typecast, I guess you could say, as the Destiny streamer, even though I do all these other things. Like before I was even on this podcast, I was playing drums live, right? But I still get called a Destiny streamer. You know,
it's just funny.
Yeah.
Well, you know, who was I listening to that was like, oh, it was dude, Quanticus, dude, went on a freaking rant, dude.
Oh, really?
He's like, I am so sick of streamers. Oh, it's Quanticus and Tyloo, and I think Jules was in there too, dude. They were all like, I was like, oh yeah, oh dude, they weren't even like podcasting. They were just playing Marvels together, dude. And it was like,
what were they talking about?
They said, quit calling yourself variety streamers.
Oh,
he's like, you're just a streamer. He's like, what does that even mean to be a variety streamer? He's like, I play a freaking new game every day. He's like, I don't play the same game like hardly ever. I'm like, hey, man. Yeah. And then he's like, dude, he's just going at it. He's like, you guys are doing yourselves a disfavor by labeling yourself as a variety streamer.
Yeah.
He said, just be a streamer. He said, just play games. He's like, your community doesn't need to come there just because they like one game. He's like, you'll be so much happier if your community will support you in whatever you play. And I was
right. Yeah.
Like that's why like your community does it too. Mine does it too. It's like people come to watch whatever. They just come to watch what you're playing. They're like, oh man, this is kind of cool. Like Planetside, dude. Like we had all kinds of people that were like, what?
Yeah.
Is this? Like this game's crazy. And I was like,
yeah. Well, I know that they're just clearing my throat there.
Somebody, if there ever was a variety streamer, it would be Yogami.
Thank you, JD. I mean, I do offer, because I offer content that has nothing to do with gaming, and I offer gaming. And for example, like Saturday. Oh wait, was it Saturday? The Saturday show has nothing to do with today's show, and neither one of those shows have to do with gaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So definitely a variety.
But, are you streaming again tonight or no?
Yeah, I think I may do a DJ set later.
Whoop, whoop. Let's go.
Because people were asking for one since it's Labor Day.
Hey, bro, I know we're not asking for requests, but pin the tail on the donkey, bro.
I get that.
Bro, that's been my jam, bro.
I can tell.
I freaking love that song.
Yeah, video games.
I was like, I had it on before the stream. I was like, yeah.
Being you are playing games, yeah. Yeah, that's why when I say I'm a video game streamer, JD, I explain I don't mean a variety of games. I mean an actual variety of content.
There we go. I like that.
Yeah, I actually say that. And then because you could come back when like today I'm playing drums. Tonight I'll be DJing. I may be doing guitar or making beats tomorrow. Tuesday could actually be playing a video game. Or no, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tomorrow is Tuesday.
DJ set, guitar, web show. We got the music video web show. We got Yogomi Show Me. 2 different web shows that are not alike, you know. So I think, to me, not that I'm not trying to brag, but to me that's a variety.
Yeah.
You know, of content. You know, not a variety of games. And I think again, a lot of people feel like they have to say they're a variety streamer because, like I said, I keep getting called a Destiny streamer, even though I do all this other stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And if you think about how often do I really stream Destiny?
What do we call it? People like to categorize.
Yeah, they want to paint you into a corner. They're like, no, this is what you are. This is how we identify you. You know?
No.
Yeah.
I do whatever the F I want all the time. Okay.
Yeah. My main days for watch your channel and this drum stuff. Oh, my main day is this. Yeah. JD likes the drum stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the main days. Yeah.
Hello, Bernardo. React, please. So let's talk about the game we played this week, you guys.
All right.
So we played a cool game.
Yeah.
Not our game.
No.
But it was a cool game at the same time.
But I liked it. Yeah. It was all right.
So we played Drake Hollow. It is on Game Pass. The way I originally Have you ever worn a rubber suit? No, but I've worn spandex suits, like Spider-Man costumes a lot. So, yeah. Anyways, sorry, just reading chat. Yeah. So Drake Hollow, originally we said it was Fortnite Save the World meets Grounded, right? And I felt like that kind of was right, but I feel like we also need to add like what's that, dude? Now I can't even think. What's that zombie one we played a while back in Game Pass?
State of Decay.
State of Decay.
Yeah.
So it had like that almost.
Yeah. That's what it reminded me a lot of. Yeah.
Like a simpler version of it, I guess, right? Yeah. Or like sometimes you come back and your base is getting raided and you need to kill the things.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they had the.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's what you're talking about. The raids. Yeah. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. I forgot that's what they're called. The raids when you were warned that a raid was going to happen, so you had to protect your. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss this. Bye.
State of Decay was awesome though. Yeah, I was just reading that. I'm like, what is this guy talking about?
I was just biding my time. Like, I know what's going to come after this, but I'll give him. I'm usually a little bit quicker, but I was like, I'll chill out this time. But then I was like, no, you're out.
He went too far.
Yeah.
So, how would you rate the gameplay of Drake Hollow?
I actually didn't mind the gameplay. It's just it was glitchy for me.
I thought it was also very simple.
Yeah, very simple. It was very glitchy for me. Like I would have my character would kind of zip around the screen sometimes. So did you say it's like it's still kind of a new game or something like that?
Yeah, it just came out. Yeah, it came out on Game Pass. Basically.
So there's some glitch stuff that they needed to fix. It was easy, pretty simple. Like the fighting mechanics are very simple. 5 says it's a team game for sure. There's no doubt about that. Definitely not a solo game. Gameplay, I don't know. I was kind of ready to be done with it. Like I was ready to move on. Nothing was keeping me there when we were playing.
Yeah.
Nothing was just like keeping me interested. What about you?
Yeah. How to explain it? I liked it, but I felt like the combat was like, I want to call it too simple and complicated at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. So like your moves are super easy, right? Mm-hmm. Simple move, this, that. You can shoot an arrow if you want to shoot an arrow.
Right.
But at the same time, it got to a point where I was like, at the beginning especially, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, because we started it and it was like, get this. And you're like, for what? And like, it doesn't tell you like, go over to that house. Go break these and we'll give you this. And then that's how you get that. You're like,
right. So Coop says there's usually an infested island around you that you can clear to stop the raid.
I think you might say infested.
Infested. Yeah. Infested. So now we know. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Anyway. Main games I play Red Dead, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th. Oh, he likes the horror games. That's good. What did we ever get I guess we got stories from going up and talking to people. Did we ever figure out why we were ever there?
At the beginning, they kind of tell you a little bit.
Yeah. I think I got in there a little after you guys had started, remember, because I had to load in and all that stuff.
Yo, Joe.
But I didn't really get the whole what happened. Like, how did we get here? Where are these monsters here? the whole time we were playing, I didn't understand what that was or why that was happening. So.
It's true.
I didn't get it. I didn't know what the purpose was.
They're like, we need your help. Here, come save the Drakes. And you're like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I get if you would have gone farther, we would have got it right.
Probably.
Yeah, it's definitely like how Cooper said that he throws you in the deep, and then it just kind of you got to figure out how to do stuff.
Yeah.
Luckily, we had Judd in there. Judd was just freaking showing us everything, dude.
Yeah, he was.
I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, you just go right here. Look, I don't even know how to play this game, but this is what you do. I was like, I feel like you played this before, but okay.
Yeah.
I think one of his brothers knew what to do. So,
but it's not a bad game though. It's not a bad game. I don't think I won't play it again. I can say that now. I can
how
say
about
that
graphics?
with confidence.
What'd you feel with the graphics
I thought
on that game?
the graphics, honestly, if you like the graphics for Grounded, then you'll like the graphics for this. I actually didn't mind the graphic. I thought the graphics was okay. I thought the animation of the characters moving them around was done pretty well. You know, it was sort of cartoony, but they still had a little bit of realism to them.
Yeah, we saw that, Cooper.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought the graphics were pretty good. You know, I thought I would say great. You know, because I actually like the world. I like the elements like the water and how do you get through the water by using those whatever those things were. You take one and you can walk through the water for a period of time, but you got to get out before you die. I was able to go up into these hills and stuff while you guys were on the other island and look around, and then I ended up getting attacked. I like that. I actually like that part of it, but I actually played Untitled Goose Game right when it came out.
There's multiplayer now.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, two gooses doing stuff at the same time.
The studio sent me the game. I did not realize that. That's cool. I have it on my Switch though, but it's on Game Pass, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But there was a lot of stuff in the game that I did like. So I don't think it's a bad game. I just don't think it's for me.
Yo, what up, BTN? We can talk about lessons. We talk about graphics, story. We don't know what the heck was happening.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand why we were there. I think that would have helped me get a bit more invested. Like,
it was definitely an indie game. You could tell, like, the whole circle of everything, how it all worked together.
Maybe we didn't stick around enough or anything to figure out what the story was, but I didn't know what we were supposed to be doing or why. Yeah. So that's kind of a bad thing right there. So and I think so. Not knowing that gives me no incentive to invest.
So would you play it again?
No,
because I don't know what I need to do. I kind of get it. I enjoyed that we got to play it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that we didn't like it was a waste of time. I was like, you know what? All right. I'm kind of digging it. But maybe I probably would go back if I had to put like people, like somebody with us that was like I don't want to call it a hard carry, right? Because that sounds right. But
right.
All right, we'll see Ironside.
Oh, that's right. It's like about 11:30 for him, probably. Thanks for coming by, Ironside. Have a good night.
Anything you would fix?
Story. I want a story.
I need a better tutorial.
Better tutorial. I think there should be a whole tutorial training thing at the beginning of that.
Well, there kind of is, right? They kind of give it to you, but they don't. Like, you have to go through the tutorial to be able to open your world to other people.
Okay. 5 says someone who knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lays better with more people in the game. Yeah, we had
3 people.
Yeah.
But Judd was taking words from Jace, telling him what to do, basically.
I will say this.
Yogomi didn't know and I didn't know. Yeah. We were like,
I think that if I was just like on Xbox and then you got on, it was like, hey, I got a bunch of people here that knows what we're doing. You want to hop in? I would do it. I'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, sure. But I wouldn't initiate, playing, playing that game. So it's just me.
So next week's game.
Rise.
I'm really excited for that one. Rise, Son of Rome.
Yeah, I want to play that.
I hear so much about it. That's like one of the games that everybody like.
Oh, your audio just cut out for me. Uh-oh. Now I don't hear your audio at all. Right? Yeah, you're... Hold on, let me see if you're coming through on the stream. Say something. Oh, it's maybe it's my side. Hold on a second, because I'm coming through on my mic. Hold on a second.
What the heck?
There we are. Now you're back.
You can hear me.
Yeah. I think it was Discord. I think it was Discord.
Are you louder now? Say something.
I can hear you now, but I think it was Discord just glitched out on us.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, you just stopped coming through on Discord because I'm recording this straight from Discord, so it was just Discord. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, they couldn't hear you either.
Yeah.
What's
up, Venom?
Hey, what's up, Venom?
I think I pushed something back, and I think I might have disconnected something somehow. Just a little bit. Like, I think I might have just shorted a little bit, like on the back, like the cord, the USB cord to the back of my.
Okay. I'm actually excited about this game though. Next week's game.
Yo, it's hecka old, but that game looks better than most games that came out for Xbox One. Like,
I remember. I forgot to tell you when we were talking about news earlier. I've got a little bit of Xbox news that I found out. Totally stumbled upon it. OtterBox and Xbox are partnering on next gen gaming ecosystem. OtterBox, like OtterBox makes phone? That's what I thought too. I was like, wait, OtterBox like that makes the phone cases? Yeah. So
they're coming up with something for xCloud probably.
Yes. So apparently I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I reached out to actually somebody that I'm connected with on LinkedIn. Like we're first connected. So I messaged her and I asked her, I said, hey, I saw this news about blah, 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 OtterBox. Can you give me some more info? So I'll see if she gives me some more info about it. But there is a new September 2nd, there was something posted on OtterBox's site that says the Xbox, the #1 most trusted brand in smartphone and case protection, is teaming up with Xbox in the development of accessories for next generation gaming. So, yeah.
Venom says, why not? Otter Pops.
Xbox
Otter Pops.
Yeah. Popsicles, yeah. Otter Pops. I remember those. So, yeah. So I messaged her on LinkedIn, and we'll see if she shares. She might.
Oh, dude, you want to hear another crazy thing I saw this week? This totally just came to me. So he said Otter Pops, and it made me think. So I believe it's Rockstar, like the energy drinks. They have Cyberpunk cans. Okay. With every Cyberpunk can comes a code for $1 Xbox. $1, like $1 of Xbox currency.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Cases for extra SSDs? 5. That's not a bad one actually. But yeah, so I saw that there is like you can still do the Halo and Monster ones, right? So you can take those codes and like bank them for later. Which is, I mean, that's cool. But yeah, this one was $1. $1 codes on Rockstars for Cyberpunk.
Really?
And I was like,
I don't drink Rockstar.
Also, Series S leaked again this week. This is totally rad. I'm just throwing out the little news things I heard all week. Series S leaked again this week. Somebody ordered a new controller from what's it called? Where we're designing the controllers, Design Lab. And it came with like a 1-month Game Pass code.
Oh, really?
And on the one Game Pass code, it said works for Series X and /S.
Really?
Yeah, there's leaking shit everywhere. I mean, shit, it's my bad. Sorry. We'll bleep that.
Yeah, I'll bleep it.
But yeah, they're just leaking it all over the place. Like, man, it's like somebody's like, they just keep pushing it back. That's the problem. Like, so things were already set to happen, and when you change one thing, you don't think of the consequences of changing a date on one thing.
Right.
And things just keep. So, yeah. Xbox is winning right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Although, all right, one more random thing. Xbox did win most desired next gen hardware for next thing during Gamescom opening night live. Did you see that?
I did.
People are like flipping out, like bullshit. Dude, like,
I know. It's like,
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of things we can say. It's not a console war. We're not into that thing. Whatever. No. Console war is funny, but we're not there. Yeah, it's like Fable. Yeah, everybody knows it's there. You just don't. It just won't announce it. You're like, tell us. Like, just say it. Own up to it. Yeah, and then we'll be good.
Yeah, exactly. We know. You can see it. It's right back there on the shelf behind you. Look, right there. Just talk about it.
Oh, I'm like, I have one right here somewhere. I'm just kidding. I think that's it, man. I think that's everything. We need to do our cutaways, but if you guys want, you can check us out on YouTube. Also check us out Zyba Games or all our socials, Facebook, Twitter, Insta. Facebook's kind of like I think think we're slowly cutting that one off, just kind of a little bit by a little bit.
Right.
Yogami posts the videos on it, but it's just Facebook's so much harder to deal with rather than other things. Twitter, it's like I just go on to Twitter, I just hit retweet on whatever I want, and boom, done. You just started a control match in progress down 120 to 30. Sounds like a good place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm Facebook. I'm just like,
well, we talked about this before. What's Facebook?
Yeah, I'm over Facebook right now, and
fair.
It's just still just too shady for me, and
yeah. We'll just talk about this then. So if you guys want, we have our Patreon. We'll just say forget Facebook. We didn't talk about it. If you guys want, we do our shout outs for our Patreon supporters. We got Dean Master, Queso Gomez, I'm Nuts for Butts, R56 Cooper, Miss B, Pyrotics 5, and Danny D. It's Zyba Games on MySpace. Not anymore. We had to remove it. Security breach. Slay. Your dad loathes Facebook.
Hey, he should.
We could have a whole conversation about Facebook, but we don't really need to. Yeah. It's its own. That is not a rabbit hole. That is a rabbit
cave.
Yeah. We could go for days trying to find everything in there.
Yeah.
You got me. Where can the people find you? What are you doing this week?
I will be around quite a bit this week. I'm going to be streaming quite a bit, but you can find me on twitch.tv/Yogomi, YOGOMI. And you can follow me on Twitter, Yogomi HQ. You can follow me on Instagram, Yogomi. You can follow me on never mind. Also have a website, yogomi.com, YOGOMI.com. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm doing stuff every week, live. So I'm live every week. So
boom. This week, what do I got this week? I think tonight we're gonna do Snack Crate.
Oh, really?
Because we have another Snack Crate, but we had to do Oz's Snack Crate last week, so it's like
nice. What game are you gonna play tonight?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna DJ later, then I'm gonna hop on. So I don't know what I'm going to play. Probably Destiny.
We'll just put it up in the air. We're not sure we're going to play it this week. Right. Maybe we just go play Rise. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's an idea.
Because I want to kind of wait because we're going to play Destiny this week. Oh yeah. Iron Banner starts Tuesday. Banner. So things are going to get wild with that.
Yeah.
I'll probably play PlanetSide tomorrow as well.
I want to watch that too.
I don't know. It's just really fun. I think it's a fun game to maybe do 2 hours or so a week, just because it's fun. It's just mayhem, dude. Shiz is just crazy.
Right.
And they're like, hey, just do this. They're like, oh, that guy has a cloaking ability. You're like, I know, tomorrow's Tuesday. Slay, you're playing a new game. Let us know what it is, Slay. I'll probably play Rocket League at some point. Saturday, obviously, because that's tournament night. Unless the new update comes out for Rocket League. Which is going to also throw another wrench into whatever I'm playing that week. Oh, you're playing a new game called Warzone? That's new. I heard about it. And then I'm probably going to try to get into World of Warcraft here pretty soon.
Uh-oh. We're going to lose you. I better get all the Destiny I can in now.
You have a tip for me on Rise? Tell us. Give us a tip for Rise so we all know. Rocket League update is on the 15th. Are you positive? Also, probably, nothing too important or special, but I probably will have a baby this week is my guess.
That's true.
So that's kind of one thing.
If you or Yogomi are ever online when I'm playing Drake, welcome to okay. So I'll take Coop up on that, just to see if he could show us some stuff that may,
What about Thursday night?
I'll be around, and my week is pretty light, so I'll be able to.
Not my week. My week is a freaking garbage dumpster on fire, dude. Actually, I don't even know what I'm going to be able to stream this week.
Uh-oh.
I've got tryouts all week. So I got to do all the tryouts for the esports teams.
Oh, okay.
And I have a lot of teams to do tryouts for. So, yeah. So if you go to the Xbox store, you can buy the currency on Rise for free. Oh.
Speaking of which, of the Xbox store, they have do they have any Elite controllers in stock? I still need to replace mine.
Dang, nuts. I'll have to look that up, man. So you guys, if you're playing Rise with us this week, if you go to the Xbox store, you can buy the currency for Rise for free on the Xbox store. Also, you can use that currency to upgrade your character.
Aha.
So you can cheat. Pay to win for free. Huh?
Oh, they do have it in stock. But you know what they don't have in stock and I still have not been able to get?
What?
The Arctic camo.
Oh yeah, they sold out of them already?
They've been sold out since that thing came out.
I wonder if they're not going to make anymore.
I don't think so. They have some stores let's see if any of the stores have. Anyway.
Just got 25,000. Jeez. That's crazy. All right, well, we'll have to work on that. Yeah, you guys, I believe that's everything that we have. I don't really have anything else. If you guys want, you can check us out on all the podcast platforms. Yeah, just all of them. I don't know what else to tell you. We're everywhere now, hopefully. If we're not somewhere, let us know and I'll figure out how to get it there.
Yes.
How about that?
There we go.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I do too.
That's it. You guys, if you want to come check us out this week, make sure you come check us out. We love your faces and we will see you next week.
Yep.